Well, News Channel 34 is celebrating Hispanic heritage this fall. For lovers of Latin jazz and salsa music in Greater Binghamton, there has been one consistent place to get your groove on for the past 38 years. A weekly radio show with Latin beats from every dimension. It's Saturday evening on the Binghamton University campus, and in the studio of WHRW-FM, the weekly radio show Dimensiones is brewing up a musical stew.
So there's a lot in the pot to throw in there, and it simmers and it cooks. And if it's hot, you start dancing. And if it's mellow, then you're mellowing out, enjoying the groove. So, you know, there's a certain fever with that, certain spirit with Dimensiones.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of Dimensiones with you, Felina Montalvo, here till 10, exploring Latin music and a lot more.
Ferdinand Montalvo, known by his friends as Freddie, has been producing the program since 1980, blending Latin jazz and salsa music for a loyal international following. Montalvo first came to SUNY Binghamton in 1976 as a student. He says his life changed when he happened upon the Harper Radio Workshop one day in '79.
I heard Latin music, and that's when I walked into the station, and a friend of mine was doing radio. I said, wow, that is so cool. And the rest is history.
Montalvo began playing a mix of disco, soul, and Latin rock. Santana was a favorite, but quickly he began to learn more about the music of his Puerto Rican roots. His shows were soon filled with the sounds of Tito Puente, Ruben Blades, Willie Colon, Celia Cruz, and the Fania All-Stars.
As I started reading, as I started experiencing different music, I said, oh, okay, this is what the deal is, you know, and what turned out to be, you know, an interest in music turned out to be a study, almost like a research that's still ongoing.
All right, that was sweet.
Salsa is a catch-all phrase for music using Afro-Cuban influences. Montalvo plays merengue, bachata, cumbia, and guaguancó, and other musical genres from across Latin America and the Caribbean. Along the way, he shares some of his knowledge of the individual artists and their recordings, but he doesn't like to do too much talking, allowing the music to take center stage. Dimensiones often serves as a warm-up for Latin dance parties held around town on Saturday nights.
I'm gonna get you warmed up so you could limber up and practice your shines, your moves. So, you know, I go along with that feeling, you know, trying to be motivational and keep that vibe going.
Next, let's do something I call Dimensiones.
WHRW allowed Montalvo to blend his interests in both Latin music and electronics. He was the first Latino to be program director and then general manager. After he retired from his day job in 2011, Montalvo got more heavily involved in the station again, mentoring the DJs and engineers of the future. For him, it's all about maintaining the continuity.
It's been home. I'm back home.
Say Fajardo, listen and enjoy.
And Dimensiones can be heard Saturday evenings from 7 to 8:30 on WHRW 90.5 FM or online at WHRW-FM.org. I'm sorry, that's 7 to 10. Sometimes it's cut short at 8:30, but 7 to 10 is the normal slot.